Hi, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. I hope you can join me today for some art play in a mini junk journal. Welcome to the channel or welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Oh friends, a lot on the desk today. I want to play with a little bit of that grid collage I talked about last week. And I've also been making cute little banners in over the last week on some of the journal spreads as well. So I want to share that with you today. Lots of painted papers and goodies on the desk. And also I have my fall printables up if you're interested. They are free in the Ko-fi app, so just pop in a 0 and I will link them in the description box below. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you are enjoying your fall journaling or whatever season you're in across the globe. I have been really enjoying playing, just as I said last video, with the manila folders as part of journal cards and signatures, a lot of painted papers, and then this grid or patchwork style collage. And originally I thought this little one in my hand was going to be maybe another journal, but you know how it goes, friends. Something's on the desk and then you start to cut it up. So I actually cut up some of those pages and you'll see them in a few minutes. I've been using them actually for journaling cards instead. So go with the flow, right? Whatever inspires you, and watch out for those scissors if you're on my desk for sure. So this is the cover of the November junk journal. I can link how I made it below. It's made out of a composition notebook. And again, doing that grid or patchwork collage. Some cute little ribbon strips there. And then this last week in the journal, I really got busy with these cute little banners. So simple, right? This is some string, or actually it might be crochet thread. And look, how easy is that? A little banner. Just use white glue, some book text, and a very simple leaf shape. Put that over the collage of my printables on the right. So that was fun. I don't know, I was just feeling, I like the, oh yeah, and I added a little touch of dots with the gel pen. I like that, I don't know, that breezy, windy sort of look this has, because I live in New England, and yeah, the wind is whipping up and the leaves are everywhere. And then this is what I mean. Last time I showed you a little bit of a journal I was making also with a manila folder, and I changed my mind and I started to use all those papers instead for journaling cards over the last week. So I took that jelly print, tuck that in. I think that's kind of cute because I need a long, sort of a long and wide tag for the front. And then I printed out these gorgeous printables from Tracie Fox Creative. She has, oh my goodness, she has a lot of vintage printables, but she also has a lot of botanicals and nature. And if you've been around my channel a bit, that is something I particularly love. So I grabbed this printable transparency film a while ago from Amazon. Some channel recommended it. I'm sorry, I can't remember which one. And I printed out these beautiful butterflies, and then I rubbed a little bit of the distressed oxide. I think it's like vintage photo to kind of take down the gloss. And I just think it's so cute. So there's a little transparent pocket there. I don't have a fancy printer. It is for inkjet printing, that transparency film. So yeah, I think it's really cute. And also, by the way, it's a little bit frosted. it looks like a frosted glass sort of effect. It's not really completely clear. And then, yeah, here we go again with some of that other journaling, beautiful Happy Mail I got from Patty at Just Journaling with Possum Patty. I decided again to use it in this journal instead of making a separate little mini journal. So the little mushrooms down the bottom, and then I made another little banner, this time with the butterflies and the book text. These are cute little envelopes. They come in little packs on Amazon. Put one there on the left. And then I also decided to add a little bit more of that beautiful book page. So I stapled that in because I had already sewn in the signature. Some of my documenting, excuse me, and that was done on a Pete's coffee, a little bit of a Pete's coffee box. Yeah, so that's a little bit of catch up, what's been on the desk for the last week. And I thought today we could get into a little bit of that grid collage that I've been playing with and do some together. So I hope you can grab some supplies that you have or just journal along with whatever you're doing. And by the way, I would love to hear what you're enjoying in your journals. I'm always inspired by your comments. I really do appreciate them. And let's just have a little bit of art play today. So I'm thinking right now I'm going to journal we're mid-month, about the 15th and 16th when I'm filming. And here we go. Feels good to be in almost to the center of the journal. And what I'm loving is this little tiny leaf. You're going to see this throughout the video. So this is my inspiration. It's right from the yard. And I'm using this leaf today as a template. The first one I'm going to do before I jump into the grid collage is I felt that this page that I had done some documenting on, and again, if you're not familiar with my channel, I just jot down a few things that across the week. I do like to document the everyday happenings in life, and then just play with collage and art and all the good creative journaling things that we like to do. And so for this one, I thought I am going to take the jelly plate print that was done with the little twine ribbon and just add a little something to this page. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, but for right now I thought I'm going to kind of flippy floppy it in some way on this page so it's not just the journaling on the right. I'm just doing a little decorative design with the gold gel pen. And I'm going to just pop on a bit of washi tape to hold it on the top. And let it live there until I figure out, right? Until I figure out exactly what I want to do with that. Maybe I'll add a few more leaves. I don't know. But you ever get that gut feeling that the page just, it wasn't finished. So I wanted to go back and while I had that out. And of course that was the teeniest, tiniest leaf, but it gives you just enough of a template to outline it. And then of course you can make it any size you want. All right, so back to this grid journaling concept. So I just thought it would be a fun way to play this month with a different kind of spread in the journal. And I'm going to do the same sort of thing with this leaf on the painted deli paper, which is just taking a credit card or an old gift card and scraping acrylic paint on deli paper. Did that a few videos back. And outlining the little leaf with the gel pen, I'm going to be loose. And as you can tell, I'm going to play it a little bit forward so you don't have to see all of the cutting. And I'm going to cut the little leaf from my yard on the painted papers into a couple of them for this grid collage. Now, I set up the journal before with a few squares on the pages throughout. So these are 4 squares. Put a little bit of washi tape, some book text down, and I thought what I would kind of do is do 2 squares that are diagonal from one another, a little bit more similar to each other. So what I'm thinking now is I'll do these little painted cutie pie leaves in 2 of, well, you'll see here, in 2 of the squares like that, something like that. And then the other 2 that are diagonal from one another, I'll kind of make them sort of similar. So I would love to hear if you've done any grid collage or playing up with different ideas in your journal spreads. I just think it's fun to mix it up sometimes and play and experiment. So this is the quick stick that I pull out a lot. It is tempera paint. It dries almost instantly, and I'm using the edge of it right now because it's sort of like a chapstick or a lip balm. Excuse me. It goes on kind of waxy, and I'm using the edge on the thinner spaces and then going flat down on the thicker borders. So that's a quick way to get some marks and some metallics on your page. I don't know about you, but I am now relaxing and settling in. Pardon me. You'd think this throat thing, oh, good golly, Miss Molly, this throat thing is not over for me. I feel perfectly fine, but just keeps coming back a little bit here and there. Now this is the actual twine ribbon, whatever you might call this pretty ribbon that I used on the gel plate. So this has the paint on it, and I thought that would be kind of cute, add a little texture. And on the right hand side, I really love that butterfly. It's sort of making a natural envelope by flapping it over the top. And I really like the patterning on that butterfly, and then the patterning on the jelly print. I think that kind of looks cute together. So I'm just going to tear some of the deli paper. I don't know. Where are we going with this, friends? It's all play, isn't it? So I'm going to get some gluing done. The Fabri-Tac is for the twine ribbon, which is a little hardy of a ribbon. And I'm using some white PVA glue for the other things. And I'm coming back in now with a little bit of napkin. I love this napkin. I think that was from the TJ Maxx haul. I'm grabbing a third glue, right? Because it's right nearby, a glue stick, getting the napkin down. So what is happening with you? What's going on in your journaling life? Are you feeling certain colors? Are you gearing up for December? I have just pulled out a really sweet book that I'm feeling is going to be the December creative journal. I don't know. And I kind of like this, I like those leaves on the right, the little painty leaves. So who knows? Just going for it. That's what I love about creative journaling and experimenting with collage and all the goodies on the desk, printables, whatever we have. You never quite know where it's going to take you, and I do believe in just playing. So if it turns out more process than product at the end, it is what it is, right? Yeah, I am kind of liking those leaves on the right as well. So I'm going in with a little bit of watercolor because I felt the white background, and this probably, if I thought about it earlier, would have been great before I put down that ribbon, but I didn't think about it earlier. So it's happening now. And again, I'm just trying to make the two diagonal ones more alike to have a little bit of balance on the grid collage. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, and over here, while the left side dries, I have a little kind of button effect I'm making because I like the look of that folded book page to make kind of just an envelope over the top there. All right, let's see. Let's get these painty leaves back. Okay. It's definitely busier, but then I like that the other two are less busy. And now I have that bit of string or crochet thread, and I've just been enjoying those little leafy banners and butterfly banners that I made earlier in the week. And I'm feeling like I might do something like that just to keep that vibe going. I don't know. It's all good, right? It's all play. I'm liking it. I'm okay with that. And I will do my journaling, I think, with maybe this white gel pen. Yeah. All right, friends. I think that I'm going to let things dry and then do some gluing and show you what I came up with. So again, those printables are available on my Ko-fi app. I hope you enjoy them if you're doing your November journaling. And this is what happens. A little bit of art play and grid collage today. So thanks for coming along. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next video.